Hello viewers, welcome to JSM. In this lecture, I am going to explain vector form of Coulomb's law. In the previous lectures, we discussed what is Coulomb's inverse square law and also the properties of electric force between the 2 point charges, right? Okay, so before going to discuss this, let us discuss once again some main points which we discussed in the previous lectures. Those are useful here also. Okay, so if we consider 2 point charges, they may be like charges or unlike charges, right? Like charges means both may be positively charged or both may be negatively charged. And unlike charges, one is positively charged, another one is negatively charged, right? So whatever it may be, what happens? One charge exerts some force on the another charge, right? See here, what is F12 bar? Force on first charge due to second charge means this charge exert some force on first charge and this first charge exert some force on the second charge, right? That is C. F21 bar, force on second charge due to first charge, right? Okay, and also this force always acts along the line joining the point charges. So no, the force always acts along the line joining the point charges. Okay, and also see here, if they are like charges, the force is a repulsive force. So no, and if they are unlike charges, then the force is attractive force. Okay, so here see, these two are positively charged, they repel by each other, right? Okay, so it is, so force is in this direction and the force on second charge is in this direction. See, both are opposite in direction but they have equal magnitude. Okay, see here also, so these are oppositely charged, so what is happening here? Attractive force, see, it is attracted towards negatively charged point charge and this is attracted towards the positively charged point charge. Okay, so whatever it may be, see here also the direction of force is opposite to each other. Okay, clear. And also see here, in this case q1 q2 is always greater than 0 because plus into plus or minus into minus, but here q1 q2 is always less than 0, plus into minus. Okay, now let us discuss our topic now. So here, see, I am taking an xy plane in that, so I am considering 2 point charges. Here I am taking positively charged point charges. Okay, so positively charged, and here their coordinates are x1 comma y1 and its coordinates are x2 comma y2, and the position vector of this charge is r1 bar and for this charge is r2 bar. Okay, so this is the position vector of this charge. Okay, so now here what happens? This first charge exert some force on the second charge, right? That is force on second charge due to first charge, and at the same time this second charge exert some force on the first charge, that is force on first charge due to second charge, right? Okay, now see, these two are separated by a distance of r. Okay, and here I am taking the magnitude of distance. See here, these two are point charges are separated by a distance of r. Okay, and here this r has two possible vectors. One is vector leading from 1 to 2, another one is vector leading from 2 to 1. Okay, so this is the vector leading from 1 to 2, that we can write it as r21 bar, that is nothing but r2 bar minus r1 bar. Okay, and this is vector leading from 2 to 1, this we can write as r12 bar, r1 bar minus r2 bar. Okay, so these are the two possible vectors for this r. Okay, and here the magnitude of separation distance is equal to r2 bar minus r1 bar, or this is also equal to r1 bar minus r2 bar. Okay, clear. So they have equal magnitude but opposite direction. Now let us consider any one of the four. Suppose I am taking this force on second charge due to first charge. So from the Coulomb's inverse square law, K Q1 Q2 upon mod R square. Okay. See, this is the magnitude of force on second charge due to first charge. Okay. So this is in the scalar form, but we need in the vector form. So what we have to do? So here we have to apply unit vector. Okay, to give the direction for any vector we have to apply the unit vector. So that is r2 bar minus r1 bar cap. This is the unit vector we are applying to give the direction. So how can we write unit vector? Suppose A is a vector. Okay, so to get the unit vector, so vector A upon its magnitude. Okay, so for any vector to get the unit vector, vector upon its magnitude we get its unit vector. So here F21 bar, that is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon mod R square. So for this unit vector, so now R2 bar minus R1 bar upon mod R2 bar minus R1 bar. Okay, so this is the unit vector. Now see, this R equal to mod R2 bar minus R1 bar. If we substitute here, therefore we get F21 bar is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R2 bar minus R1 bar whole power 3 into R2 bar minus R1 bar. Okay, so simply here in the place of R we are substituting this R. This is also equal to K Q1 Q2 upon mod R cube to R2 bar minus R1 bar. Okay, you can use this one or this one. Okay, now see here, in the same manner, force on first charge due to second charge. This is vector form of force on second charge due to first charge. In the same manner, we can write for this also, that is K Q1 Q2 upon mod R1 bar minus R2 bar whole power 3 into R1 bar minus R2 bar, right? Okay, or this is also equal to K Q1 Q2 upon mod R cube R1 bar minus R2 bar. Okay, so this is the vector form of Coulomb's law, right? So very important this one. Okay, see here, suppose if we consider this system in the three-dimensional space, here coordinates will be x1 comma y1 comma z1 and here x2 comma y2 comma z2. Okay, clear?